My name is Victoria Lukungu, and I want to say a huge thank you for this opportunity to nominate or candidate myself to be Miss Africa GB 2021. In my current role, I have many leadership responsibilities, and I'm always promoting Black excellence, especially for females. I work in an area that's very male dominated, finance, and Black people are highly underrepresented. I noted this from day one, and so I wanted to be a driving force to change that, to be a positive change for that. And it's this drive and desire to make good change and act on it that makes me a strong candidate to be nominated Miss Africa GB 2021. I have worked in the biggest bank in the UK. Now I work in one of the world's largest global banks as a financial auditor alongside completing my master's. But aside from my work, I do a lot of volunteering. I mentor young girls who are from African descent, who are looking to get into finance or go to university or start an apprenticeship. I mentor them, I have talks to them, and I explain how to break into the industry, how things work, all the things that we're not taught at school or university, but really help break down the barriers to certain careers for people with my background. At work, I am the youngest member of the Diversity and Inclusion Committee for EMEA. So this is for the EMEA region of the bank that I work for. EMEA stands for Europe, Middle East and Africa. So we as a committee have a lot of power. It's made up of VPs and directors and executive members as well. And so I try to use this power, utilize it to make good change. So I've pushed for things like inclusive recruitment, making sure our workforce is reflective of the population. Like I said, certain demographics, women and people from African descent are underrepresented. So I want to make a change towards that. I also help give ideas on different charities to support. So we need to make sure that the charities that we're helping are looking at a wide variety of causes and not just looking at niche areas or areas that already have a lot of interest from our sector, but areas like education for regions that are underfunded, many different opportunities. And I always try to have the push the agenda for African causes that we have, because sometimes they do go unnoticed because we don't have people in the bank reminding the bank that these areas are still in need. And I also have a say in how we use our diversity and inclusion budget. So if we hire speakers to come and talk about interesting topics, I hired some people to come and talk about Black Lives Matter last year. For Black History Month, I got people involved. So that's part of the role that I do. Due to my quality of work, the dedication I've given towards the strategy of our firm becoming more diverse and helping more diverse causes, and my charity work, I was lucky enough to be nominated and win Employee of the Year last year. I was so proud and so humbled and honoured, and I definitely intend to continue being a good representative for African females in finance. Beyond finance, I love art. I'm a big lover of art, and Africa is the font of so many types of artistic skill, of theatre, of drama, of music, of textile, sculpture. So yeah, it's it's always been a big part of my personality and the things I love to do. And I've noticed in the UK we don't celebrate this enough, in my opinion. For example, if you look at the West End here in London, there are many plays on, but they tend to portray and celebrate English talent, English stories. So I'm on the board of a charity whose mission it is to change that. So we specialise in telling African and Asian stories. We have a theatre in central London, and we promote certain types of stories and also promote black and brown talent. So we have lots of schemes that we put on to get people involved, to allow those with a natural talent, those who are script writers, those who are playwrights, costume designers, actors, poets, everyone in the creative sphere who come from that background, either Asian or African background or Caribbean as well, in order to give them a stage where sometimes they can't. They have a beautiful story to tell, they have great talents, but they don't have the connections to get into, traditionally English areas of theatre, English areas of drama and the arts. So we were making positive change in that area, and I'm very proud to be part of the board of that charity. Pouquinho sobre mim. Sou angolana, mas nasci aqui em Londres. Eu ainda tenho muita família que vive em Luanda, então eu passo muito tempo entre as duas cidades. Eu falo português, claro, mas também estou a aprender Quimbundo. Português é a língua oficial do país, enquanto Quimbundo é o idioma original do povo, do meu estado, Melange. If I were to win Miss Africa Great Britain 2021, I would want to promote financial literacy. So what does this mean? To me, it means understanding the difference between credit and debt, understanding loans and interest rates, knowing how to budget and save your money, but also understanding investments as well. So these things aren't taught in schools, and it depends what kind of course you do at university. You may never be taught this. You have to go out and learn it, and the sources can be quite hard to find. Because I've worked in finance and I've worked with many charities who aim to do this for people of all backgrounds, I already have the contacts to do that. But I think in our community, in our African community, and especially for women as well, it's very important. Sometimes we are head of our own households. We have to understand our finances and how to get financial freedom for our future, for the future of our children, so that we can prosper and do other things rather than stressing about money. Money is very important, but it is the basis of so many other things. So once we understand financial literacy, then we can go on to achieve our own personal goals. I'm also a lover of art, as I said before, so I would love to reach out to other charities who do similar things to the charity I run, in terms of giving a voice to people of African descent who are celebrating African creativity and talent in the arts. So I'd like to do those two things if I were crowned Miss Africa GB 2021. Thank you.